Thank you for joining us. This is Trinity Squad Gaming's. We are your hosts, Dan.
Jossle and John. This game was recorded at Great Escape Games in Sacramento on February 6, 2016. Welcome to the quarterfinals.
I'm on the left, running Ace Decimator at 98 points with Initiative, flying Darth Vader in the TIE Advance with Veteran Instincts, the TIE title, Advanced Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade, and his buddy Chiranu in the Decimator with Expert Handling, Emperor Palpatine, Rebel Captive, and Engine Upgrade.
And on the right, we got Clay Gilpin at 99 points running Double Rebel Regen with Poe Dameron in the T-70 X-Wing with Veteran Instincts, R5P9, and Integrated Astromech. Red Ace also in the T-70 with Comm Relay, R2D2, and Auto Thrusters. And we got the Gold Squadron Y-Wing with TLT, R3A2, and the Y-Wing title. So a stress bot.
Right. And then we see him coming up the board, and my Decimator doing his usual 4 straight into boost because I just want to get really close.
So, how are you approaching this, Jossle? What's target number 1?
My target number 1 is actually the stress spot because of his aerial denial. The fact that he denies Vader wherever, if free range of wherever he wants to go, I need that off the board as fast as possible because Poe has the ability to regen and Red Ace has the ability to regen. So how am I supposed to focus fire with this stress spot in my face?
That's true. Yeah, having the stress bot saying you can't follow Red Ace, for example, because I'm pointing my guns there. That's really, it could be very hurtful for you. So
yeah,
it's like you took the shot at the Y-Wing and you missed because of aids.
Yeah, I mean I had range, might as well try to do the pot shot. And I was like, oh, okay, because next turn he's gonna get stressed, double stressed.
Right. Well, I mean, that's having the shot with Vader here. It's like. It's sort of like a double-edged sword because you have the shot on the Y-Wing, but then that means Y-Wing's going to double stress you, and the green maneuvers on the advanced aren't that good.
The only reason why I shot at him is just unintentional. That was my opening move throughout the entire tournament, 5 straight into a boost barrel roll, and I guess my sense of judgment was wrong with this one. I thought I was out of arc, but when we put the range ruler down, it wasn't completely flat on the board.
Yeah, so you had the shot.
Yeah.
So you just took it because you could, not that you wanted to.
No. I prefer not having a shot right there.
Of course.
All right, it looks like... Oh, you're just checking on which chip has what, so you make the right shots. Looks like you're taking the shot at Poe. That looks like a pretty good roll there. So you just keep the nothing. No damage done. But the turn before, it looked like you got a Rebel Captive triggering, so... He got the stress on it at least, so he can't do anything crazy next turn.
Yes. Realistically, I should have just gone for the Y-Wing right here instead of Poe. I don't know why I went for Poe.
Well, I like trying to get some damage. I mean, you didn't do any damage to the Y-Wing anyway, so it wasn't like you were committing anything anywhere on the board yet.
No.
But so he's going to possibly spend the focus to get 2 hits here. Already has the stress on the advance, so...
No, I think he shouldn't spend the token right here just because it's the primary, and then he could easily just tag me twice with a TLT using the token for more of a guaranteed hit.
I mean, personally, from my opinion, if I have the option to spend a focus token, I'm going to spend the focus token because either your Y-Wings, if you use it on defense, your Y-Wing lasts a turn longer theoretically, which is insane because that's a Y-Wing with 1 more turn is really good. Or you possibly push 1 damage through. And here's, if he would have saved it, but he wouldn't have done damage the first shot anyways.
Well, here's 3 hits.
And then take 1.
Yes.
Nope. Oh, you palp just for fun.
Yeah, I might as well. That was the last shot.
Right.
It was just for fun.
So you got one damage on the board, and it's on Vader.
Yeah.
So and then now he's
double stressed.
Yep, he's gonna be pretty predictable the next couple of turns. Yeah. How does that make you play from here out?
Right here, I just have to keep on going for the Y-Wing. So I would just do the 1 slide heading towards the center of the board as opposed to the 2 straight heading towards that rock. It's only 1 real maneuver. If I go 1 straight to the right and try to leave battle, the Y's still gonna
have shots and just be able to follow you.
Exactly. And also you have Poe and Red Ace where they could ignore the Decimator,
And just kill Vader while he's stressed.
and then just regen their shields.
Yep.
So with this match, I have to go in. I have to go hard.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So Red Ace taking it too hard in. Probably going to try to get Vader.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the smart thing to do. He's
Right.
And then
not
just
going to have
save,
any actions.
save Vader for last. Oh, Vader. I'm sorry. Save Chirinu for last, because they could just
Right.
go in, do a couple shots at Decimator, go back out, regen. The next fighter comes in and does the same thing, back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. But Cherny doesn't like being ignored. He's getting right in the middle of everything.
Right here, I'm trying to bump Poe, so Poe doesn't get a shot against Decimator, and he has to go for Vader
At range 3,
at
but
range 3.
I mean, Vader doesn't have auto thrusters, so he could just still hit you.
He could still
Right.
hit me, but then 4 dice is better than 0 dice.
That's fair. Well,
Okay.
better than 3 dice.
Yeah.
You're not going to get 0 dice on Vader.
Yeah.
Unless...
No, 4. I'm sorry. 0 evade is better than 4 evade is better than 0 evade. Sorry.
Okay. About that. But anyway, so we're gonna see where Poe's gonna go. Oh, you're thinking about what action here.
Yeah.
You didn't bump Red Ace.
No.
So you could theoretically take the target lock on Red Ace or focus up. Which you do. You do take the target lock on Red Ace.
Interesting.
Interesting. Why not the Y-Wing?
I think I should have just gone for the Y-Wing. I think it's just a play mistake by me. I should have just gone for the Y-Wing to just so Vader wouldn't be stressed out anymore.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. That's
Because
fair.
even if I take out Red Ace's shields right now, it wouldn't matter. You could just regen.
Oh, and it doesn't bump Poe. He just does the
Yeah.
one slight and just misses. That could be a lot of damage on that Decimator. Range of 1 from 2 shots.
Yeah.
And looks like a 1 slight, obviously. Keep shots in as well as remove one of the 2 stress.
And then here I am attacking the Y-Wing, or facing towards his entire list right here. At this point, I'm at a really, really big disadvantage.
Yeah, because he
Right.
has 3 guns on your ace, which
Yes.
would
But then
be a
but then
lot
I
of-
have a really, really big juicy target in front of 2 of his aces.
right. I would take the shot on Vader any day, especially when he has no
actions, no tokens,
No target lock.
stressed.
I have Palpatine, but it's 1 die against what 3, 6, 7, 8 dice
plus 2 TLTs.
plus 2 TLTs.
Yep.
So that's
It's not looking good. And then still
Gets a Y-Wing at 2 hits, not bad.
get
And
some
he
damage.
blinks, obviously. I mean, with 1 evade dice, you can't really ever assume it's gonna get anything but a blank.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's Poe's turn, and he is going for Vader,
Of
Range
course.
which is smart.
3 on 3, he's got the focus.
3 on 4.
3 on 4, he's got the focus. So let's see what he gets here. 1 hit.
One
Okay.
hit. All right.
I got pretty lucky with this exchange of.
Oh, and then you blank out.
then this happens. But I got plenty of shields. I'd rather just take 1 shield.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you save it.
help.
Save Palp for something that matters.
A rainy
Yep.
day.
All right, so you're going to take the range 1 on something. I mean, everything's range 1 of you right now.
Yeah.
So, what about the argument of just trying to kill the Decimator, getting rid of your Palpatine as soon as possible? He could have easily done this that turn. Like, he could have dealt 4 with Red, 4 with Poe, plus at least another 2, possibly 4 with the Y-Wing. That could have been a dead...
I rolled really good in this one right here.
Yeah.
I think the argument with that is because of the stress of Vader, that it's just really, really enticing. If you could just take out my ace right off the bat, I just don't. Oh, and I got really lucky here. I got blinded pilot.
and shaken pound.
and
So
shaken
yeah, he
pilot.
can't even double stress you this turn.
Yes.
That's huge.
I
That's
got
so
that
Wow.
one hit, pretty much helped me out and got me out of this situation.
Right,
Yeah,
because
'cause-
next turn you green and you have actions again.
Exactly, and Vader is Super Vader again.
Yep. And then he's got crit, spends the focus for a hit crit.
So that was the argument for him attacking my Vader as opposed to Decimator.
Palpatine here, of course.
Yeah. 'Cause-
If you don't, you're dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you have to take a hit crit and see if you survive. It looks like it's a thrust control fire. So he gets the second stress.
Oh.
Yeah. he's still stressed. But my situation isn't as bad anymore. The stress bot only has 2 hull left, so I could take him out. And the other 2 aces, they're close enough towards me where we could just do a little exchange. Vader's at 1 health, but so it's not looking good for him.
Well, even if he didn't get blinded pilot there with the Y-wing, he could easily block Vader's green maneuvers here.
Oh yes,
Like, it
it's
would be
super predictable.
Yeah, so he could just block you and you'd still have no actions if you were unstressed.
All he has to do is 1 straight and blocks both. I think
One
that-
slight,
One slight,
yeah.
one slight.
but instead of 2 hards out, I guess to come back, or come back around, get away from the decimator, try to survive.
Right.
There's some arguments for that. Right, he couldn't do because of the shaken pilot, he couldn't do the straight, so it flips over.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Red Ace probably doing a 1 straight. Yep,
Yep.
definitely.
Just
Focus up or target lock or something.
passing up the decimator. Ships in the
For
night.
Vader. I mean, Vader's a 1. Why not?
Yep. So what about well, actually, he doesn't need to bump you here. I was thinking boosting 1 straight to try to bump Vader, but you're double stressed. You don't have actions anyways.
Yeah. And right here, I just did a 1 straight bumping into Poe because I don't want to move any further than that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You need those shots.
And then everything depends on Poe, and I think
Yeah, he does
did-
a 1 straight or 2 straight, and he just bumps.
Yeah,
Maybe he was expecting you to turn away, and so he can fly by. But so he's gonna take another range 3 shot with Poe. After you do your 2 straight.
straight.
Ooh,
Yeah.
straight. Interesting.
my reasoning for that is if I did the 1 slide to the left, I have no shots and 2 ships attacking me. If I go 1 straight to the right, I'll have shots against Red Ace, but I'll still have 2 shots against me. So no matter what, and also that Rox is right there, right in front of my face. So the 2 straight, stay close to Decimator,
Right.
and then also I get a range 1 shot.
Yeah, on Red Ace,
Ooh.
who's really hard to kill. I don't know if you ever tried to kill a Red Ace, but
Red
I mean,
Ace
I
is
did-
definitely.
I was trying.
Yeah.
so hit, crit, focus. Thinking about the palp. I mean, I think you need to save the palp here.
Yeah,
I
do.
agree. For defense.
Yeah, because you're
But-
taking 6 dice at least. 7 dice with the range 1.
I was really thinking about just turning it, but I was like, nah, let's grab this off the board.
So he's gonna spend the focus, take 0, which is fine.
Yeah, and then that was.
Or no, he loses a shield. Oh, it must have been. It was he evaded 1 of it, and then he gets loses a shield, gets an evade,
Yes.
and then we've get.
Man, Red Ace is so difficult to kill.
But then he's very difficult to kill, but he's also pilot skill 6. So
Yes.
you can outfly him, arc dodge him, and you can just kill him before he attacks. He can just not be useful at all, except for being hard to kill.
Yeah.
One thing I learned about flying Red Ace is he's very similar to Omega Leader. Yes, he's really annoying, but his damage output is not where you really want it to be.
That is true. Yeah,
So
we
we
got
got the Decimator range 1. Ooh, that
yeah.
beautiful roll. But you got the target lock. So
Yeah.
the target
Alright.
lock from last turn paying dividends. Into hit, and looks like hit, crit, crit.
Hmm.
So he can spend the evade. He won't get an evade back. So at most he's taking 2 damage here. So he'll be shieldless, which isn't terrible.
no.
Right.
For either
Yeah.
side.
So he's going to. He's thinking about which defense dice he wants to roll.
No, I think.
Oh, you're thinking about the palp.
Yeah, the Palpatine.
Hit, crit, crit,
Oh,
and
okay.
you go ahead and save it, which is smart because you can't
Yes.
kill red here.
No.
No focus.
Yep, so spends the
No,
evade,
Spends the evade.
most likely.
And then 2 shields right here.
Yep.
Yep.
And he tries to put the evade back, but he remembers it only happens once per round.
Mm-hmm.
Once per round.
So now he is okay.
No evade.
And it looks like red's going to probably take the range 1 now.
Yeah.
And I like that you decided to switch targets. I mean, yeah, you're splitting your damage up, but the stress bot was not a threat to you, so.
No, it's gonna
Go
take a
for it.
long while for the stress bot. Yeah, this is really devastating.
But
Oh,
2
you
evades,
got it.
it's
You
good.
got it.
And palp it because
Why not?
you didn't use it. You were very, very cautious with your palp,
Which is good.
which is fine.
Yeah, and also I switched targets because that rock right there is gonna take the stress by about 2 turns to get back into the fight. So I'll try to just take some hull off of one of the 2 aces. It's gonna be hard for me to kill it, especially without target lock with Vader.
Yep.
But then he decides to go too hard to the outer side, to the bottom half.
I mean, either way. Either way,
it's honestly the same thing.
Well, only because the way Decimator and Vader is facing, if he went too hard going around the rock, you're in danger of hitting that rock, but you're closer to the fight. So now he has to too hard one more time, and then go however far where my Vader and Decimator went.
He could be thinking that your 2 ships are going towards the left of the board. I mean, he could be feeling that you need to try to get away with Vader, so you would be going towards the left of the board rather than towards the right of the board, which makes a lot of sense, because you just don't want Vader to die. Vader's at 1 health.
Yeah, sure.
He also doesn't want the Y-wing within range of Decimator because it's at 2 hull.
Yes.
Right.
So this does give it just that little bit more range.
Yeah, he boosts. So he has Red Ace coming around to the right to try to cover the Y-wing. If you do take a right turn, then the red will be in there. Or if you take a left, the Y-wing can come and get you. It looks like you decided to do too hard to the right.
Too hard.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Moving Poe out of there.
Oh, yeah, because in that situation, I would not have bumped at all, because he's already bumping me.
Right, yeah.
Well, the 1 straight, because of the nubs, still bumps. Even if you're parallel, you bump at a 1. Because the nubs is just that couple millimeters of overlap that will cause your ships to bump. But either way, you boost, try to get around that rock, but you will land on it, so you can't make that.
Can't make that boost.
So probably just target lock.
Save it for a rainy day.
Definitely.
Or just use it.
Yeah. Depending on where Poe goes. If Poe just goes really far away or like K turns.
Right.
Well, I guess K turning he'll still be in range. He'll be in range 2.
Right. It was last turn. It was the auto thrusters that made the Red Ace take less damage. It wasn't. Yes, that's it. And which is interesting. Why didn't you go after Poe, knowing that Red Ace has the auto thrusters? I mean, Poe is theoretically the easier of the 2 to kill now.
Oh, that's simple. I just forgot.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I see Red Ace. I have a love-hate relationship with Red Ace. I see him, I'm like, I need to kill him. He just survives. Red Ace till the end, even though I may be up in points or whatever, he's just really, really annoying. And, it's...
Gotta try to get him off the board. Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
But he did do...
Right in there.
Right in front.
But that's fine. You have actions now.
Yes.
Yep. So barrel roll out. Target lock.
Yeah.
Thinking barrel roll back and be okay, but it's really close.
It's actually, I don't think a barrel roll back would make it.
Yeah. I think I need to boost and then barrel roll to go right behind him. And that way I have a better position going around the rock.
Well, that tells you how much I know.
But I went with the barrel roll back instead, and I was like, this is going to be really, really close.
But you can always just evade,
yeah,
focus, whatever you need to do. I mean, evade plus Palpatine. I mean, at least you're range 2 now, most likely, so you're only going to take 3 dice. Average on 3 is 2 hits. Evade and Palpatine, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Should.
Yes.
But we might actually see who the better pilot is between Poe and Vader. But it is out of arc.
So Vader is the better pilot between that.
Or Lucky.
Or has the Force on his side.
So Lucky.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. Checking the more advanced technology to see if you have a shot, and no shot there.
Yeah, I got really lucky.
That's what I was saying, but you decided to... Anyways, so it's a range 1 against the Decimator from Poe.
And then he gets stressed right here.
Yep.
Oh, range 2, because there's room between them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Things are jiggly.
Just the way you like them. Jigglypuff. Anyways, so it gets a stress from Rebel Captive. That means he cannot... That's a double stress because he Talon rolled.
Exactly.
So I think he's actually thinking about if he takes a shot here.
Right.
Because
that would actually kind of hurt.
And he needs the focus to get regen. So
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I really like Rebel Captive.
it's a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
So I think, oh man, I mean, you can't not take the shot here. I think because it's just like you need to put damage down.
So you would take the shot,
Oh,
even with 3 shields on Decimator.
Oh yeah.
Well, but
Because then there'd be no shot. Then there'd be no shields on the Decimator.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Poe is also at full health.
Yeah.
Yes.
For now.
But
But he also doesn't have Auto Thruster, so if he does take this shot here from Decimator, it's just naked dice.
Yes. He doesn't have any target locks. Poe doesn't have any way to modify his dice, so it's not even guaranteed you'll take off the shields off
Yeah.
of Decimator.
It's true.
You could just blank out and like, oh, here's the second stress.
But it just feels so bad against a ship with so much health just not shooting.
Yeah.
It definitely.
You know, and so I guess he decides he's still thinking about it. It's a tough
Yeah.
decision. I mean, this is top 8, so there's
Mhm.
a lot on the line here.
Right.
And also, this is our second game. Like, I played Clay in the Swiss round, and he knew how devastating the Rebel Captive is. So I think he's just going back through our old game in his mind,
Yeah.
just to be like,
Right.
all right, how messed up is this right
And
here?
it does not take the shot. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. He goes it. You'd go ahead and chair new it to a crit. You're not going to take any other shots here, so I mean, why not? He's got 3 shields. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he gets 1 evade, so 2 shields. At least next turn, if he doesn't bump you, he can take a green maneuver, get a focus, and get a shield back. So
Yes.
Right.
So Poe's, nowhere near danger. I mean,
Yeah.
he's near Decimator, but
I mean, I think Decimator's danger.
Yeah.
Those things are scary. You see how big that model is? If it drops on top of Poe, man, that could break the X-wing literally.
and that's not even to scale. The Decimator is actually a lot bigger than that. The real life Decimator.
Why do you need such a big ship, Jossle?
Overcompensate.
Yes, of
All
course.
right.
All right, we got a 1 slight with red. Get the shield back. 2 hard with the Y-wing. Trying to get back around in the fight.
Trying to deny me aerial presence.
Yep.
Deny you behind.
Yes, because
Yeah.
So most likely we're gonna have. I say Decimator goes towards the bottom of the board. Just to get into range of everything, because the Decimator likes to be in the middle of things. Be like, hey, pay attention to me. I'm still here.
And it's only taking one health of damage.
Yeah.
One shield.
Yeah, he's
Why not?
healthy.
He is very healthy.
Boost in. So if your Decimator does take the turn down the bottom, which he might do. Yep, there he goes.
Too hard on a large ship is probably my favorite move. Even more so than
man.
Man, actually tried to kill Poe.
Desi down.
Wow.
Oh, I can't win this game fairly. I gotta
let me-
use the force.
That's not how the Force works.
Luckily, Decimator missed Poe, or maybe Poe just dodged it.
He is the best pilot in the Resistance.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. So,
Yeah, Desi's tired.
most likely take a target. You already have the lock, so I mean,
Yes.
focus.
There's no- yeah.
Focus.
Unless you do have that cool upgrade called Expert Handling. You can just bump the Poe. Oh!
Oh, and,
Well, you bumped
and
the
you
Poe.
actually bumped a Poe. Good job, Jossle.
Hey, these things are tricky.
Yep.
There we
Go
go.
rolls right in straights and
man.
deny him the focus. He's like, I'm not going to shoot so I can get the focus. And Decimator's like, nah, I'm okay. Gets
There you
the
go.
stress.
And
But,
also,
but you take a stress, so it's
I
fair.
did take a stress.
Right.
But
yeah.
the Decimator's green maneuver is not that bad. It's 2 slates.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And that's all he does anyways. He doesn't do any other moves.
He does 2 hards a lot.
Okay,
Yeah, a lot of 2 hards.
I do a lot of 2
Most large
hards,
ships try to be interceptors. Large ships and Y-Wings. That being said, I really like the 1 hard on the small base. I think that's probably the most powerful maneuver.
Yeah.
Because you just cover so much ground without going anywhere.
And then I didn't realize this at the time. When I moved the 2 hard and was like, you know what, I'm in a bad position here because of that rock. Let me barrel this way. And I look over my dial. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I have Vader still.
Well, I think you might actually be out of arc with Poe, so
Yeah,
it could be good here.
It's rough. I was a little scared. It was like, did I give Vader his death sentence?
Let's see if you. Oh, you get the shot on the Y-wing.
Yep, you
No,
got it.
I think there's a little jiggle, but we're both trying to be fair about this.
Mhm.
Yep. So you take the shot. It was slightly
Yeah.
on the edge of the base, which is perfect.
Just in range.
So this could be a dead Y-Wing. I mean, he's got 2 evade dice. So, yeah, I mean, doesn't look...
Why not?
You probably won't take any shots here, so palp it to crit. At most, he takes at least 1 crit here, and he could die anyways.
Right.
Which, I like that. Getting Chip's dead. And he's dead. Very dead. That's the one issue with the stress bot, is that you never really get rid of that last stress, so you never get actions, and you just kind of have to deal with what you roll.
What are the green maneuvers on a Y-Wing?
One straight,
One straight, 2
slight.
straight. No, not 1 slight. 1 slights are white.
Really?
Yes, I just ran them this weekend. I remember.
Oh, man.
Fair. I know the Z's are 1 slight, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's still like you never get the stress off the stress bot. You always pretend to be an interceptor and do 2 hards.
But they're white 2 hards as well, so.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's all you need.
And here comes Red Ace with full shields again. It's like
Probably boost in to try to get some more shots in.
oh yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And maybe even bump the decimator if the decimator decides to go right.
Right.
Or just be right in front of him. Because even
And
if he
get
boosts in, I
and
don't
get a
think...
better range on Vader.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
I like that move with Red Ace.
He's got all the shields. Doesn't
Yeah.
need anything.
Here's Desi.
Choo choo. 1 slight.
1 slight.
Yeah.
Bumps him.
Stay stressed.
Yep, and you stay right where you're at. That's exactly where you want to be.
Yep.
Because if
And then-
Clay doesn't see that, he bumps again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping for. And I know that since Decimator's going there, and that's my plan, I'm going to have Vader just go 3, go away, get
Yeah,
some
but you can't
actions.
really. You have to play around that with Poe. Like you have to try to get that focus again.
And I think Clay read me, and he's like, oh yeah, he's going to just bump me again.
But it looks like it's a 2,
3?
3 straight.
3 slight.
3 slight. Yeah, get out of
slight.
there.
No,
But
no
if he stay-
actions.
yeah.
Still stressed, and he's got no auto thrusters. So maybe he expected you to move away, so you'd be even farther. That actually could really hurt Poe for sure.
So
That's-
having Poe just bump the Decimator would probably be a better...
Oh yeah, for
Move.
sure. Especially
Especially since, Decimator won't have shots, and in this position, there's no way Vader could get a shot unless he 4Ks. But if he 4Ks, Red Ace is going to kill him.
right. I mean, he can't really. Yeah, he's got to just. Yeah. Stuff. Oh, I guess.
Oh.
No, see, so the 3 slide is a green.
No, 3 slight's not a green.
No, he bumped for his last screen.
That's right.
what it
That
was.
is right.
So he wasn't
It was the
stressed.
target lock. It wasn't a stress. That's what it was. Okay. So yeah, he boosts. Try to get into range 2.
Going to 3
Decimator.
slide, trying
Oh.
to get out of there, and then saying hello to Red Ace.
A little rock. Now
No.
you're good.
Nope.
Now you good.
It's a small rock over there. A teeny rock. I just went over just to say hi.
Alright, that's fair.
And then I think I just boost in and target lock on Red Ace. Oh wait,
That's
no.
No.
That
Boost
does not
barrel.
seem good.
I forget I have 1 health.
Boost barrel out of arc, right?
Yes.
Yep. Definitely.
That would be the smarter play. Let's see if
Let's see if you were
I don't
smart.
know if you see it.
let's see if Jossle sees it.
Yeah,
Yep.
No, he sees it.
he sees something. Yep, there he goes. Out
And
of
then-
arc.
Because of the angle here, Vader has an arc on.
Vader has shot, but Red Ace does not.
Nice. Looks good. Range
Yeah,
2.
just barely clipping the back right there.
That's fine.
Shot's a shot.
Yep.
See, now you're splitting damage again, though. That's exactly what the Rebel Regen wants you to do.
Exactly.
And but you roll well, so.
I got lucky with that one. I was expecting nothing to go through.
And he takes 2 shields, back to 1 shield left on Red Ace. But that's fine. Red Ace can just get all his shields back.
And now
And he's got the evade.
he got the evade. That's why I'm just going for Poe. Yeah, just
And
get
no
some
auto
shit.
thrusters either, because you can just deal the damage.
And he should be at range 2 right here.
Maybe you're thinking about the red. I don't think red's good here. I like the Poe because of the no auto thrusters.
And also I have the target lock against him.
Very true. And so you can Chernu and you can Palpatine for 3.
And you can target lock.
And I could target lock. But
And
I think I'm saving the target lock.
I mean, you don't
Yeah.
need to Palpatine because you're not going to get any evades against red anyways.
Yes.
So you can't Palpatine anything but your attack.
Exactly.
And then you go ahead, gets 1 evade, so shield,
And then 2 crits right here.
crit.
Ooh.
No.
No, 1 crit.
Shield, crit.
Shield crit.
And I believe it's a direct, but
Yes.
Yes, direct hit.
Direct hit.
I think Clay's thinking about integrated astromeching here, though. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
way to make it the best value.
Exactly.
You lose your regen, but you gain 2 health.
So you just basically regen 2 health right there instantly.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
And then from here, he could just come back in and start attacking.
Yep. So he does burn the
Mhm.
integrated astromech, the R5P9. I mean, arguments for both ways. Like, if he doesn't do that, he could theoretically go towards the top of the map, get the focus, start regenning again. But you could easily come in,
Just
follow him with the decimator, and kill him there.
Exactly.
So, I mean, either way is fine. And then decimator takes 1 more shield from red, from range
Wow.
2.
2 shields.
That decimator is not taking any damage.
No, I was really surprised.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Vader has more
Well, I mean,
hits on him.
those are opportune shots on Vader.
Yeah. It's that opening stress spot.
Yes.
That did it.
Yes, sir. So we got red doing a 1 straight, 1 slight, 1 straight. One slight.
One
Gets the
slight.
shield back. Trying to bump the decimator. Seems good.
And also that way Vader has 0 shots against him.
I think you can too hard barrel roll.
If I too hard barrel roll,
You
no.
might.
If I think I too hard here, I won't be able to barrel roll towards him. If I barrel
that's
roll
fair.
away from him, maybe I have a shot. Maybe I
And then
don't.
he boosts. That's interesting.
So now definitely I don't have a shot against him.
Yeah, that's fair. Decimator has a shot, and he's got no focus to mitigate. But he has auto thrusters, so that's always good.
Yeah.
And I think you might hit a rock if you too hard towards the right, because of the large base.
Right.
Well, my whole reasoning once he got rid of his regen, I was like, okay,
it's an
maybe
easier target.
I'll just start hunting down Poe. Especially with 2 shields left on the decimator.
Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want on the decimator here.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Including barrel rolling for fun.
Barrel rolling with a large base. Look how much space I covered.
It's exactly 2.5.
It's insane.
It's just like a boost. Well,
Yeah.
actually, a boost is 3. So it's not quite as good as a boost, and you take a stress.
But still.
It's really good. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's bad. I'm saying
Yeah.
it used to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
it used to be something else, but that's fine. This is a much more balanced way to do it. So he's 3 hards. I mean,
He's thinking about boosting out, trying to get out of range, or go behind that debris right there. So he has 4 dice.
Well, he
Yeah.
has no droid for the regen, but he
No.
could still use the focus for his pull power.
Yes. But if he focuses on Poe powers, I think that's range 3, so that's 3 dice. But if he boosts, he could get 4 dice. Granted, it's going to be naked dice. So
Right.
it's a tough choice.
It's a trade-off.
and I know most Rebel players' green dice are always really bad. So
Well, right now, I think he's banking on the green dice. Also, boosting this way, he has a better position for next turn. So he's
Of
also
course.
thinking about that.
Of course.
his position in his last spot wasn't actually bad either, but he could just 3 hard around the rock, 2 hard next turn. But either way, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, and here comes Vader, 2 harding.
Probably barrel roll out of the way of that rock.
Oh, yeah.
Or boost into it. That seems fun.
Yeah.
Vader doesn't care. He's like, oh, there's a rock. Palpatine just changed the hit.
Then you got to go through it again next turn.
Yeah. Barrel boost.
Trying to get a good position right here.
You got no shots to worry about. The only shot possibly this round would be
Decimator.
Chernu. No shots on Vader, obviously.
No.
Checking for funsies.
For funsies.
And he's got a
Yeah,
range 3.
And then not through the debris.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
what I was thinking. It's really close. I think just to focus here, but it's still range 3. But you Palpatine the
Palpatine.
focus, and you got hit crit.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
That was really bad.
See, that's why with the stress spot, until adaptability comes out, It's like too hard to run Red Ace and Poe together because you can't fit them both with auto thrusters.
Yeah.
With adaptability, at least Poe's at pilot skill 9,
Right.
and he's got the auto thrusters as well as Red Ace with the auto thrusters.
Exactly.
Yep.
In that situation, the auto thrusters would have saved Poe's life. I mean, unless he got the direct hit, but
Right.
it would still be much more, and he would still have R5P9 to focus and yeah. But that's just my opinion.
Mhm.
So.
And then this right here with Red Ace doing the Talon turn, trying to get some shots, thinking that, Decimator's going to go out of range, won't be able to hit him, and Vader's going to go into range.
But Decimator's going to go debris surfing.
Yep.
Like hanging out on that debris.
Decimator don't care.
I mean, why does Clay even run a stress bot when you just do it to yourself?
It's like, yeah, stress bot, he's there in spirit.
And hit.
You're
Looks
good.
good. It's got to be the crit to take the damage.
1 out of 8.
What are you doing with Vader?
Probably too hard.
Too hard in, yeah.
A maneuver on the dial. Yep, too hard, it looks like.
I mean, you could have very easily gone 4 or 5 straight, tried to get out.
Yeah. But then right now, I could just boost in and barrel roll, go out of arc, do what Vader does best,
That's
and
true.
shoot people in the side.
So what you're saying is Vader doesn't like fair fights.
No, he just likes
course
coming in
not.
different angles. Why do you think
Okay.
Why do you think he lure Luke Skywalker to the best spin?
That's fair.
An angle.
Right.
It's an angle.
All right. So, let's see, what are you going to do here? I mean, if you boost in and you barrel roll, I think
he'll
might
still be in an arc.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
If I barrel roll then boost, I'm definitely still going to be in an arc. So there's no reason for me to do that. I think I just what did I do here? I forget.
well, about to see.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're barrel rolling.
Barrel roll.
I almost like just evade target lock. Or I mean, yeah. So then you have Palpatine. You've got an evade. He's got to roll 3 natural hits for you to be even threatened, and then you have a target lock, so you're at least pushing 1 crit through.
Yeah.
Right.
I think with that though, because I have 1 hull left, I don't want to be shot at. That's why I went boosting forward.
But you're still in shot, as you can tell.
And yeah, you can see by my action. I was like, man,
That was...
That being said, he has to roll at least 2 hits for you to be in any threat at all because of
Palpatine.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's at range 2. I don't get my extra green die right here, so it's 3 on 3.
1 hit, so you're perfectly fine because you can just palp it or roll it,
Yeah.
and you palp it for 3.
Why
Because you're a
not?
very, very kind and kind person. Got perfect manners.
You gotta remember your triggers.
Very good sportsman.
If you forget your triggers, then what are we? People forgetting triggers. That's what.
Fair. So he's going to do a 2 straight, get rid of the 3 straight, get rid of the stress, get a shield back to full with red.
I think the main reason he went 3 straight as opposed to like a 2 straight or something is Vader could just 2-turn, and I've been 2-turning the entire game, so it's like,
Yep.
oh yeah, Vader's
Yeah.
just gonna 2-turn again, 2-turn and be right in front of him.
Yep,
So
and
this
then
way,
Boost.
Trying to get shots on the decimator.
with double stress right here, and I think
Yeah.
I'm just gonna 2 hard again, go over another debris.
Just don't care.
But what happens if you take the crit? I mean, we got Palpatine. You can just say, eh.
He's
I
at
got-
2 shields.
I got 2 shields left.
Hey, man. I know this Jossle guy. He's pretty greedy when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
He likes to just use it when he can use it.
Yeah.
3 stress.
And
Oh, speaking of those crits.
So let's see what happens. Is he? I think just takes it, or check in to see what Vader's doing. Maybe he'll palp it, maybe not.
I think I got too greedy. I don't know why. I'm thinking I should just take the hit.
And you palp
I
it.
did.
Good job, Jossle.
I got greedy.
Or you got very careful.
Mm.
It's another way to think about it.
Yeah, I guess.
Not even gonna give him half points. No, it's gonna be really hard for Red Ace here because of the low pilot skill. Like, you can arc dodge with Chernu if you get those 3 stress off of you. I mean, but it's
It's gonna be hard.
it's is really hard with red.
And in this position too, it looks like Chirnu's gonna. I'm thinking about two harding with Chirnu again.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
It's been working for the past like 4 turns.
I mean, because wherever Clay has to go forward in some sort.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's gonna go towards the left at all, and then you can easily make it too hard, even with the one straight on red.
And
Most
I
likely.
think right now we're checking for primary, so red ace doesn't get the auto thrusters.
Right.
Yes.
So you do have him in primary arc,
Yes.
and then normally you would check closest to closest because it's primary. You still get closest to closest with primary, and you get focus. You know, Chernu for a crit, and you got no palp.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a 2.
One of eight.
One of
Yeah,
aid.
one of eight
You
gets
got
it.
him,
It wasn't a great roll for me that round.
and you didn't have your Palpatine to cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. And take the stress. Shoot, you know he
Rebel
has to do
cap.
it.
Captive.
Yes. That's another thing he has to worry about.
Yep.
One hit, and takes one.
One shield gun.
Jeez, having that much health on a decimator this late in the game, that's
That's.
against a red ace.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And it's 2 against 1? Mm.
One slight, trying to bump the decimator seems good. So you can't do it too hard here without bumping.
No. So I think he just bumps.
Vader. What was Vader? What would Vader do here?
Unless I bump Vader with
You
No,
could
no.
bump.
No, I can't bump Vader.
This is going. Why get creative?
It's been working.
Yep. But I think you probably bump. Or maybe not.
Oh.
Oh, it slides right in. I think it's good. Yeah.
Chirnu just says, "Yeah, we're fine. Just too hard. Go, crewman. Just do it. Just do it."
Yep. Clay gives the okay, so
Why not?
does not bump. They are physically adjacent, not bump, not touching.
Oh.
Vader going close to that rock.
Oh.
Too hard, man. That's my favorite move.
Why didn't you just say do like a 4K here?
Because like I said, too hard is my favorite move.
Oh, okay. But you're not running Soontir.
Yeah, I know.
He likes to live dangerously.
Yeah.
And I think he could have gotten a little more dangerous, but you know, whatever. Too hard works.
And then right here, I got my range 1. I could get target lock. Actually, no, I'm out of arc.
Yeah, but target lock for a rainy day.
Yes.
You haven't had a target lock with Vader this whole game. The whole point of having advanced targeting in Peter, you haven't been able to use it.
Hey, it's a 1 point upgrade anyway.
And you focus anyways. All right.
Alright. I thought that was a target lock.
I think
No,
that's
that's
the
a
decimator
That's
target lock.
decimator's
That's
target lock.
decimators. Alright.
Yep, so no shots on Vader.
Unless it is Vader's target lock. I forgot.
I think it was.
So you can target lock. Yeah, it's decimator's target lock. No, you just
No.
palp
So
Chernu
And
hit crit. So it must be
Sure.
Vader's, yeah.
Yeah.
And naked, naked,
Blanks.
3 auto thrusters and evade should only take 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and gets the evade back. That's red ace for you.
so hard to kill.
And I'll give you guys a chance. You could pause the video right now, but could you guys guess what I'm gonna do with Chirnu next?
I'm guessing a 5k turn.
5K turn. You got it. Dan got it.
Yep.
Because Palpatine can change your dial to any face, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, Palpatine cheats is what you do.
Hey, whatever, man. This is an old man. Just leave him alone.
Alright, 4k, trying to get some damage in. Interesting. I mean, you've got a lot of health left on red, so it's not really that big of an issue to
And
take the 5k here. I
Deci-
mean, the 4k, the k turn here.
so Decimator, I think Decimator is in the exact same point he was 4 turns ago.
Most likely.
Wow.
I think that's what 4 2 hards will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The San Francisco right turn or left turn. Oh no, that's 3.
You mean the
Right
San Francisco straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dodging all that traffic. No,
Or going into it like the debris. Anyway, so you're gonna probably barrel roll and boost into range 1. If you get really greedy, that's a really greedy move.
Might just focus evade here.
Yeah, and you should have a shot.
Yeah.
the
you should.
smart player would focus evade.
So
Let's see-
So
let's
that's
see
good.
if-
Let's see
Alright.
what Jossle does.
All right. Let's see if you're smart.
Mm,
Granted, this
let's
was.
see if you get lucky and make the right decision.
Yeah.
All right, so thinking about it in the
Pacing
tank.
back and
Yeah.
forth, and
You can barrel roll out. Just
Yeah.
get out of arc. Yeah.
Or yeah. Okay.
That seems okay. I mean, you're not. See, Vader's chickening out again.
Damn.
He's giving Red Ace a chance. It's like, regen some of your shields.
But he doesn't want to. He just did a K turn.
And then
And he gets shot at anyways. Good job, Jossle.
Oh man.
Alright, so Red Decimator on Red. So Reds gets the auto thruster here. He's got an evade. So it's probably going to be 1 damage. Unless Clay rolls exactly eyeball. And Chernu for 3. Crit.
Ooh.
Man.
Good thing he's got those shields. The
gets one
evade.
evade.
Yeah,
One
and then he
auto
auto thrusters
So
and
one
spends it.
shield.
Exactly.
0.
What he. Well, no, because he already lost 1 shield. So what he
the
really
evade,
wants.
so-
What he really wants is no damage this turn.
Which is what he got.
Yeah, I forgot he had the evade token.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Man, he is so difficult to beat.
Take any damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
He just doesn't die. I mean, he's kind of like Suntir in that respect. Like, he can do
Right.
some damage sometimes. He's really hard to kill.
Yeah.
Well, depending on what Suntir. Stuff the way Suntir, yeah.
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 That's the normal Suntir.
I guess.
Alright, so he's thinking about the stress again on Rebel Captive.
Because if he goes stress right here, he knows I'm gonna go too hard again, and I'm gonna get a shot against him.
But see, if he gets... Yeah, he'd be double stressed. But he can just go into you and try to bump your too hard with the too hard of his own. But yep, gets a double stress. You do a green maneuver, go back up to full health. It's fine.
Oh.
Three hits though. This is really good.
So finally some hull damage on that Decimator.
Still not at half points, though.
Nope. Still's got at least another 2 more to go.
Yes.
Alright, so Jossle already said he's doing it too hard up. And if he doesn't, I'm going to be mad. 1 straight, regen that last shield.
Yep.
Back to full. Man, Red Ace is so good.
Yep.
Like a cockroach. You just can't kill it.
It's
Pretty
true.
much. And looks like too hard. Back on the debris.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
The same debris I got my first stress.
Second stress.
Second stress?
You got a stress from barrel roll.
That's right.
So you're up to 4 stress. And he is now in primary arc. And no damage. Looks good.
I have you now.
Or maybe you'll just run away with Vader like usual.
Oof.
Full health Red Ace? I mean, there's no way you can kill him in 1 turn.
Well, this is the first time in the entire game I got to focus fire on something.
and you run away.
Roll. What?
Well, out of arc. He's out of arc of red, which is
and
smart.
I have a shot against him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close. I was thinking, I was like, okay, arc dodge.
Yep. Save that Vader. Vader's been at 1 hole this whole game. Target lock, or yes, I guess target lock.
Yep. I got my crit ready.
Hit, crit. All right.
All right. Looks good.
So, blank,
Oh,
blank.
Blank.
No shields, but gets the evade. Now Chernu has to do 4 to even to threaten a
Yeah.
kill here. And you
uh,
Chernu it, help
yep.
it.
Definitely.
Because it still has.
Well, Clay can roll 1 evade.
yeah.
He needs
But-
exactly 1 evade. And he gets 2 focuses.
That's-
No auto thruster. Yeah, primary. Oh man, 100-0 in favor of Jossle.
Wow.
That was a really, really frustrating match for me against Red Ace. And against this entire list. Like, this list it's difficult to figure out where to position yourself on the board and which ship to attack, because they have the ability to switch the targets. Like, all right, now you're attacking Red Ace. And then Red Ace flies away. Now you're attacking Poe.
I
Then you switch.
agree. I agree with the killing of the stress hog first, just because that area denial,
Yes, I need Vader to do what Vader does best,
and
which is arc
also because it's the easiest to kill in this list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. But Vader was at 1 hole for pretty much the entire game, and Vader in 1 hole. As long as he could arc dodge, he's still Vader. You know.
Yep. And I mean, the thing is that because he was at so close, theoretically, to being dead, Clay put a lot of his eggs in that basket of just trying to kill him. And because Vader is such a high pilot skill with VI, he just never gets shot at. Or if he does, it's only by one pilot, and it's a lot easier to survive one pilot than two.
Yes. And then also looking at this game and how difficult it was for Chirinu attacking Red Ace, he was attacking him pretty much every single turn and taking like no damage. The only reason why he was gone is because I got 2 shots against him with Vader Chirinu.
And
Right.
he
So if
blanked out twice, effectively.
So
Yeah.
if he were to kill Vader right there and it's just Chirinu versus Red Ace, yeah, I have the more hull and I'm giving stress with Rebel Captive, but he's doing guaranteed damage against me while I'll attack him. I'll even have 3 attacks and he could effectively dodge all 3 each turn. And in the long game, Red Ace beats Decimator 1-on-1.
That's fair. I mean, I think once you get to the point where it's just Red Ace versus Decimator, if Decimator has no, especially Cherno, if he has no stress, you can easily arc dodge with that large base.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially with it. Yeah.
yeah. If not,
Yeah.
you have so much health that you can just I mean, theoretically, you can out damage him because red dice are better than green dice.
It is.
And if it's in range 1, you've got 4 red versus 2 green. Even both evades. I mean, you pushing through 1 damage. Yeah, there's arguments both ways.
'Cause,
True. But Rebel's green dice are so bad.
Well, okay, but then
Green dice in general.
You don't even have to rely on Red Ace's green dice. You have his auto thrusters because more than likely he's going to be shot by an arc, and he has the evade. So you have 2 guaranteed
That's fair.
evades
Yeah.
each time. I have to push in 3 damage to get 1 shield off, and he's just going to regen the shield.
But I think then it becomes, time of the round.
Yes.
If Vader died, I don't know if Clay would have had enough time to chew through the Decimator, especially if he was able to boost around and get out of arcs.
Well, all he needed to do was take out two hull, leaving me with, I believe, 31 points, and with Red Ace at 35, he would have won the round.
That's fair.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I liked him going after my Vader. I think that was the smart move, and then just taking 2 hull, and then just fly off to the edge of the map, regen his shields, make sure he doesn't die, and win by 4 points.
That's fair.
Thank you, Clay, for a great game. I look forward to playing you again.
Thank you, Great Escape Games, for letting us record there.
And thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. We have the semis and the final coming up pretty soon. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as find us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are down below. And don't forget,
Fly loose!